PLC Network here at CES 2023. We're here with Jason here with Kaadas, which is a new Z-Wave company that's coming out shortly, like really shortly.
Shortly, yes.
And we have some locks. We have some smart locks behind us here and a new camera.
Correct.
What are we looking at here?
So Kaadas has been around in China for over 30 years. They're the #1 electronic lock manufacturer for the past 10 years. We just started selling last year on Amazon and had great success with great reviews. So now we're launching here in the United States. So we will have retail product, standalone electronic locks starting the end of February, and Z-Wave compatible shortly after that, probably end of March, 1st of April.
Very soon. That's okay. So February, March, not a lot of waiting time here. It's nice to see more players coming into the market for Z-Wave.
Sure.
I mean, that's what helps these ecosystems grow and actually be feasible. And Z-Wave's always been there as like the #1 most flexible ecosystem out there. And so this is great. You've jumped into a good market here, and especially in the U.S. market, we're going to have some more biometric locks here, which is really impressive. It's nice to see more of these. We were just talking about this earlier. I'm a bit of a nerd for biometrics.
Sure.
I love it. It's just the user-friendliness more than anything. Especially if your arms are full, you just stick your thumb up there, you're done, you open the door.
Right.
Not having to pull out your keys. So what are we looking at in terms of being competitive to what's out there? What are we looking at, like price points on these?
Yep. So real quick on the competitiveness of the product, Kaadas really prides themselves on being innovative with new technologies. So one thing that we've seen a shortage on the market is like the biometric. We have a video doorbell lock here. So the nice thing about that is you're going to be able to see on your phone. You're going to be able to see who's at the door, and it's you don't need the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
So that's going to be very nice. We have the touchpad, and like I said, these are all Z-Wave compatible.
And it's nice. You mentioned the Ring doorbell. Now, Ring's been like a pretty tough competitor. I mean, it's been I don't want to say they're #1, but they did kind of squeak their way up there.
It's a great product.
It is a very good product, but it doesn't play nice with some other ecosystems. It is very proprietary, so it's important to be able to get something like this. Now, this is 1080?
Yes.
And battery driven, or do you ever have the option of plugging in as well?
It's
to the low
battery
voltage?
driven, 100% battery driven.
So you can put it anywhere you want?
Yes.
Okay, and what's the general battery life of this one?
This one, because of the functionality of it, it's going to be a little bit less than our other locks, but it's going to be about 6 to 8 months on the battery life.
Okay.
Which is strong for what it's giving the customer.
Oh, absolutely. And he also has the option. You have the chime here for indoors. You can put that anywhere you want, but you can use as many as you want as well.
That's correct.
Yeah, because they're just basic Z-Wave modules. You're just adding on to everything.
Correct. Yep. And like we had talked about earlier, so my office is in my basement, and I can't hear my doorbell as it stands now. So one thing nice about this is these can be located anywhere throughout the house and able to hear who's at the door.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's I like this. I kind of. I got to admit, I do have a Ring doorbell because I didn't quite see a Z-Wave solution at the time when it came out. I got the 2nd generation Ring Pro, and and it took me a while to convince myself, and I finally got it. But of course, it integrates with your normal chime inside, and it's nice. They didn't really have a good working solution like this until a little bit later. And by the time it came out, the Z-Wave products were already starting to come out. And I was already having that regret of pulling away from Z-Wave like that. So it's nice. I've been waiting to see what I would be replacing it with. And the one question I have for this is, which are we talking about 700 in terms of?
We are, yes.
Okay, so we are working off a Z-Wave 700.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So that's okay. See, I'm just trying to sell myself on this one now. So I like that. So you're going to have tons of range. It's probably repeating as well.
Absolutely.
Because it's okay, perfect. And so the price point on this.
So we haven't really landed on an exact price yet.
Okay.
And it's going to depend on the market that we're selling to, whether it be integrated side or on the retail side. So price point's going to vary a little bit.
Okay.
But getting back to pricing, I think you're going to see with the Kaadas brand, #1, we manufacture from the start to the finish. So we're not subbing any of that out. We also have our own team of engineers. So with that, we have the ability to keep our costs low and change as the market changes relatively quickly.
Okay.
So that's one benefit that people are going to see with Kaadas.
That's good to hear. And is it locks and everything? Everything's TBD for right now?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you'll find out soon, next month or the month after. So it's nice to, again, it's I love to see stuff like this. And again, biometrics in Z-Wave is one thing that we didn't have enough of, and now we're getting it, or at least we're getting more of it. At least there are some other brands out there finally that are doing this, so it's good to see that. Definitely, we're going to follow up with you later on when we find out more information once this launches, so we can really see it in action, maybe.
Yep.
And we look forward to doing that and seeing where this goes. But congratulations, this looks great. We can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you. Yeah. Please check us out at Kaadas.com.
There you go, Kaadas.com for any information on where you'll be want to find this product. Of course, I'm sure you're going to eventually it's going to hit other retail markets as well, Amazon maybe, or.
Well, yeah. So we're on Amazon right now.
Okay.
We're on also Walmart Marketplace. But yes, we are looking to launch into the retail side, whether it be the Best Buy, Lowe's, Home Depot.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, you got a game plan. This is going to work.
We do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So go check them out. Go check them out on their website. And of course, once these products launch, you're obviously going to see them everywhere. So congratulations. This has been a great talk.
Thank you, James. I appreciate
it. And we can't wait to see more.
Thank you.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.